that are available to players out there playing this mode.
Maybe my favorite part about this whole operation, Chris, is the free agents. Because I noticed, especially when you start a new season, sometimes a roster will get auto-filled with very low overall players. And I started to notice that the free agent list actually has a lot of talent. And I'm thinking, why didn't all these other teams throw them a contract? So one.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. Thompson is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, Ellis is out there with the kid. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Embiid in at center. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. Look, these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Got a piece of it. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's the kid. Off the left rim and out. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Strus kicks to Garland. No good on the three. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Pass to the kid. Left side, Portis. To the left side wing. The kid. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. The kid's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
Now, here's Garland. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's Garland. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
A putback. Thompson with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And there's the drive.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the kid. Lays it up off the glass. The kid's got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
There's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
For 3, Portis. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release. Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really... Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. We've got Maxey. Kelly Oubre out there with Clint Capella. Then it's the kid, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Oubre, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Niang finds Mitchell, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Mobley, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. The kid can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor Rod.
Cavaliers leading. Garland with it, and guarded by Capella. On the pass to Niang. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in footwork as a big back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Garland. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Denver.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. I mean, his assist numbers were tremendous.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's the kid. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Right side, Garland. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 9 points for Darius Garland.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
And Darius Garland, no doubt, a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Now, here's Mitchell. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. The shot will not fall.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Ellis, that's good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 9-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Niang passes to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Yeah, Embiid is a big target.
That's a big target for some alley-oops. Embiid using that size.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Garland, the pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. And Capella sends it back. One-on-one here. Bobbed up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Niang. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Back to Mobley. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 8 points. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Some changes. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They just exploded in the second quarter. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Cleveland, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. Mobley is out there with the Coral. And it's Bruce in at the small forward. RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you are a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
And the 76ers making a change here. Ellis is checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
It's not an easy shot. There's definite contact, but somehow Mitchell keeps it on target.
Here's the kid, guarded by Garland. The kid, and they'll get another chance.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Good work there as it goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You know, after being led by LeBron all those years, and you too, of course, RJ, it's great to see huge expectations back in Cleveland with the Cavs.
Well, I don't really appreciate that shot, Kev. But yeah, I think last year was just the start of something special. The talent on this roster has a major upside. They are so young. They could be a powerhouse in the East for at least another decade.
Mitchell with it, picked up by Ellis. And with the reigning MVP and Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer. The roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
And the 76ers making a change here. McClung's checked in, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's Garland. It's deflected, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oubre on the wing. Pass to the kid from 13. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Portis against Strus. Got a piece of it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Offensive rebound, Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Maxi's checked in for Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 13. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Evan Mobley. The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps in the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
The 76ers leading by 11. To the inside, and Portis throws it down.
The team just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. As you look at the kid,
he's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Passes to LeVert. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers are trying to win now while also developing a young superstar in the making in Evan Mobley. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, what we're trying to build is never putting one person above the greater success of the team. So it's a balance, because when we get to our best, I believe Evan can be our most impactful player. But it's on us to get him there. Kevin?
I like that approach. Thanks, D.A. Maxey hits them both.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
That one misses.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's the kid, Levert defending. McClung, the pass to the kid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. Didn't get a three in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Here's LeVert. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the lob to the hoop. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Mobley. Okoro with it. 5 points in the game. Mobley kicks to Okoro. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Okoro. And the kid picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, will head to the line for 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's the kid in for Maxey. Ellis outside. The pass to the kid. They get a hand on it. Sweet move. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 21. We've got Kelly Oubre. Get out there with Ellis. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Portis in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
That's his 5th.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. From the line. Rebounded by Ellis.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Embiid from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
He loves to show he's in control out there. And with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
And good that time. 24 points for the kid.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
2 minutes.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jones checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's George Niang in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's the kid. Drains the jumper to finish the break. The kid's got 6 here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the kid.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Shoots from 14, Collins. And it's good, 2 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
At the line for one, Zach Collins.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Garland. Garland is doubled. Down low. Here's Okoro. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here is Garland. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.